Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are you people doing? Here back again with another video. And, all I have to say is tonight, man, the World Series has ended. The Atlanta Braves are 2021 World Series champions. And all I have to say is, man, to the city of Atlanta and their fans, from a Dodgers fan, congratulations on winning the World Series, man. Well deserved for Atlanta. What can I say, man? I'm happy for Atlanta and their fans, especially since their team and their city has been through so much heartbreak in sports, in the last 20 years that, hey, I think this was long overdue for Atlanta, despite me, hoping that the Dodgers can repeat this year. Unfortunately, man, it just wasn't our year. And, I'm just hoping that the Dodgers next year, can maybe use this as a motivation to get a better pitching style, because the way how the Braves pitched in this World Series, like, I'll admit, they did a way better job of pitching in this entire freaking World Series campaign than my Dodgers did in the entire postseason, especially against the Braves. I mean, like, once again, the Dodgers pitching, let us down, and the Braves have just proved how having a really good pitching staff is the ultimate key difference maker to winning a championship. And, last year, obviously, when the Dodgers won that World Series, man, I know that feeling of what it's like to be, dealing with heartbreak, because I can relate to what, Atlanta fans dealt with, especially with me being a Dodgers fan, how my team, we lost back-to-back World Series titles. Because as you people know, I became a fan of the Los Angeles Dodgers in like 2012, when they had Matt Kemp, Yasiel Puig, and all that stuff. And I know how it was like, having a loaded roster and, not having a championship to show for it. Yeah, it really sucked, especially as a Dodgers fan when we lost that World Series in 2017 against the Astros. Well, I kind of think we got robbed of that. Obviously, let's be honest, we should have won that World Series. I feel like that my Dodgers got robbed in that World Series and all that stuff, especially against the Red Sox. Well, against the Red Sox, I'm not going to make any excuses, because against Boston, man, we completely got the crap kicked out of us. I mean, no excuses. The Red Sox, they just completely crushed us in that World Series. But, man, I was just so happy that in 2020 last year, and I don't care if it was a shortened season or not, man, all that matters, man, Dodgers last year, they finally were able to win a championship, man, and I will forever cherish that, because when the Dodgers won that World Series title last year, man, you have no idea how relieved I was as a fan, especially since, the Dodgers, since I've suffered so much as a Dodgers fan. Like, hey, this is well deserved for Atlanta too, man, because I know how much you guys suffer too. So, hey, at least I feel like that the Dodger fans and the Braves fans have something in common, and that is, just relating to how it's like, dealing with your team breaking your heart every year, in October and all that stuff. But, I mean, Atlanta today, man, they absolutely killed it. They just lights out, balled out, because I thought they were going to win Game 5 when they scored four runs in like the first inning, but then the Astros came back. But today, man, Atlanta, what can I say, man? They absolutely just were able to, deal with the pressure, man, especially of playing on the road. Like, what makes this World Series very impressive, what makes this win very impressive for Atlanta is just how they were able to do it on the road in the Astros' own house. Like, hey, Atlanta, man, wow. That was just freaking impressive, man. Absolutely impressive. So now, what can I say, man? Braves, once again, they're back on top. It feels like it's the 90s all over again, because I think that 1995 was the last time that Atlanta Braves won a World Series title. And finally, man, they did it in 2021. So, hopefully, I mean, maybe the Dodgers can get somebody from that Atlanta Braves pitching side, because one thing I want to say right now, despite, the Braves winning the World Series, is that hopefully the Dodgers can do something and just really go after a pitch, after a good, solid pitcher, because that's what I think the Dodgers lack at the moment, is a pitching style that can be as clutch as the Braves, man. Because literally, like, I look at the Dodgers, man, and I don't know what it is besides 2020 and us winning the World Series title, man. I don't know what it is with the Dodgers every year and them always, choking in October. Like, it's ridiculous, man. So I hope that the Dodgers use this as motivation and just get themselves a really good pitching stuff, so that maybe they can, repeat next year as World Series. Well, yeah, maybe so that maybe next year they can go back to the World Series again, because, this was just another one of those seasons where, as a Dodgers fan, they come up short. And it just sucks that my Dodgers weren't in the World Series. But, it is what it is, man. Win, lose, or draw, I will always be a Dodgers fan. I will always be loyal to my team, because as a Dodgers fan, even when we lost back-to-back World Series titles, man, I still stuck with my team through thick and thin, because that's what you do as a sports fan, no matter how bad, the times get, as a sports fan in general. So, hey, man, don't want to make this video too long, except that to the Braves, man, enjoy the win, man. And like always, man, go Dodgers. And hopefully the Dodgers can get something done this offseason, because we really need to do something about our pitching, man, because the way how we pitched against the Braves was just absolutely unacceptable. So that's all I got to say. But Atlanta, man, enjoy the win. Peace, y'all.